Okay. All right. All right. Let me just get myself figured out for a second. So there's just some stuff. There's just some stuff. I'm like legit about to have a full on a full on panic attack. Let me just get started. I don't know. I feel like so many of us are having a hard time, like with life in general already. You know, just like this full on hard time for various reasons, right? Some of us have reasoning that um, extends into all sorts of different things. And some of us are having a hard time simply because we are kind of sort of complying with the will of soul, but also kind of sort of not complying with the will of soul, right? So before I decided to go live, I was having this little bit of a tantrum filled conversation with Michaela, with Michael. Oh no, I hope everything's okay, Universal D. I hope you're coping okay. Um, I had a little bit of a conversation with Michael. And part of that conversation has a lot to do with, him reminding me a few things. He was reminding me of some of the things that I've said in recent live streams, right? He was reminding me of that. He was reminding me that I had told you guys that soon, you'll be seeing a whole nother side of me, a whole nother version of me coming forward. I'm going to cry. And oh gosh. I've known, and I've like tried to um you know dance around it for how long, but I have in fact known exactly what I needed to do. And basically I just got off of a business meeting, and it kind of just solidified everything, like all of these different messages that soul has been giving me, all of these different things. And because it's solidified, because it is something that's really becoming a quantifiable type of change, it's creating so much anxiety within me. And y'all are probably like, oh my God, what's going on? What's wrong? What's wrong? I'm going to cry. What's wrong is that I was just advised. I know it's going to seem like it's obnoxious that I'm I can't even talk. I know it's going to seem obnoxious that I'm getting this worked up over something so, for most people, it would be like insignificant. It would be trivial. Like, girl, you're tripping off of that. Yes, I'm tripping off of it. What am I tripping off of? Well, I have to take selfies for the website. It's such a hard thing. I don't know why. I don't know where it comes from. I have such an aversion to like taking pictures of myself. It's not that often that I take pictures of myself, and it's something that like gives me tremendous amounts of anxiety. Like why? Why do I need to? Why do I need to? So now I'm over here like, I gotta effing get my face ready to take some stupid pictures just so that I could have that on the website until I get the opportunity to book a full on, because I still have people who, you know, I used to be a photographer, a makeup artist, and a wardrobe stylist. And I guess my son put it the best way. I was just talking to him right before I went live. And he's like, "Oh, so you're like coming full circle." I was like, "What do you mean?" Because that's where you started. You were taking pictures, you know? You were taking pictures. That's where you started. I started with taking pictures. The amount of eye rolling that's happening today is just freaking redonkulous. It's redonkulous. Just do your makeup. Do your makeup. Hush, hush. Do your makeup and rock out some amazing pictures. And I don't know, I feel like I just have to do this with you guys because I figure someone somewhere out there will totally understand the gravity of what is being asked of me right now. I, I don't know. Oh, putting on my war paint is what's happening. I'm needing to put on war paint and go to war against the principalities. I don't know. I don't know. But I gotta take some selfies. And I gotta get out of my shell. I have to. I have to. Like the person that I was talking to was bringing up such amazing points of um how will people want to support you and the foundation that you're creating if they don't know you? And like you guys know me, but I'm basically we're coming to a point where, if I want to reach more people in order to reach the proper level of support for this thing that I'm starting, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. So then it comes to this realization that, I mean, just a few weeks ago, if even that, I had said to you guys that, you're going to see a whole nother side of me coming out. And I don't know if y'all have ever seen that side of me. I don't know if y'all have ever seen that side of me because, I mean, if you know that other side of me is just, mm-hmm. That's all I got to say about that. Mm-hmm. I can relate those moments where you have to allow yourself to be vulnerable in a different way you're not used to or that you don't like. It's difficult. It is. It is. And I don't know. I guess like for some people, like they don't understand what the big deal is because they're like, it's just pictures. Why are you tripping? Bitch. You don't understand. You don't understand. It is a huge deal. You see how makeup makes a huge difference? And this is what I'm saying. But the thing is, for much of my younger life, I've been judged by the way I look. I've been judged by the way I look. I know this looks harsh, but I promise it's gonna work out. Let's go up a little right here. I promise it will work out. You know, and people might be like, what's this girl talking about? I'm sure she's gotten whatever she wants because of how she looks. But the reality is, I've had to work harder to prove to other people that I'm not what you think I am. A lot of what I experienced when I was younger has a lot to do with other people's insecurities, not me and my character. A lot of what I experienced was people feeling very uncomfortable around me, regardless of how quiet I am, feeling very, very uncomfortable around me, especially if like their boyfriend or husband is in the room, is in the wherever we're at. And why is that? Well, I've been judged as something. I've been condemned as something. I don't know. I don't know if it's because I'm Asian or what. People think I'm like some sort of man eater. I don't know. I don't know what people think. But it's been this thing of I've had to be extra careful of not showcasing too much aesthetic, too much this, too much that, and it's really uncomfortable. Exiting that now comfortable space of like just hiding much of me. You know what I mean? I don't know if what I'm saying is making sense. But I've learned, I guess you could almost say I've been conditioned to kind of have this I don't know if it's like a belief or what, but like this feeling of if I want people to be willing to tolerate me, and that's what it comes down to, like this thing of trying to be as tolerable as possible, right? And no, I'm not an insecure person. I just don't like to make people uncomfortable. If I was insecure, I would be doing opposite of what you think, which is I would be like dolling myself up every day, every day, every day, just to prove. And it's kind of like the opposite, to be honest. It's like I understand that I make people feel some kind of way, usually uncomfortable if they see me dolled up. I don't know why. I don't know why. But that's what happens. You know what I mean? So a lot of what's going on now is like the removing of that program. That program of because the reality of it, it's a way of playing small, right? It's a way of projecting smallness where there is none. I promise all the things I'm doing to my face will make sense. I promise it will make sense eventually. uh, yeah, and that's what the main takeaway from the business meeting was. Like if I want to really bring this into the realm that it's meant to exist in, then I'm going to have to stop playing small. I'm going to have to stop with this, whatever thing it is that I'm doing, because I'm doing something. I'm doing something. Right? I'm totally doing something that is causing me to not be in full compliance with my own soul. So I just made the bottom of my nose look hella big. Hold on. I put it in the wrong place. It has to be lower. So after this, I'm going to be oh, I made it look like a full-on penis. Oh shit. No. penis nose. I'm just so like irritated with myself. Why am I like this? I turned my freaking nose into a penis. See, I don't even want it that contoured though. Like I just want to be able to work with some shadows when I go to edit my pictures. I turned into a penis. Ooh, Daria. Oh my god. Oh my god. Could it be due to guilt? Like, what do I have to feel guilty for? That's what I ask myself. What do I have to feel guilty for? Like, what have I done? I haven't done anything. And I don't know. I think so. I think so. I think it has to do with a lot of different things, you know? Let me just meld all of this together first. It's like a lot of different things, a lot of different things come into play. Like, it's almost like my whole childhood. It's always a comparison thing of because I was a very, I guess you could say, quiet kid. It was pretty quiet. Aunties would compare me to their children or compare their children to me and kind of like shame their kids. Like, why can't you be more like your cousin? And just stuff like that, you know? So yeah, that definitely factors into it. That definitely factors into it. This feeling of like, I feel like my my presence creates a lot of problems just because I exist. That's not even me being competitive. That's not even me being competitive, you know? Just from existing. Yeah. Mhm. Yep. Shining makes others feel uncomfortable and insecure even when you're not putting effort into it. Just by existing, many feel extra, less than as you shine, but that's not your fault. Yeah. It's definitely a sense of that, of like, I don't want to upset anyone because I'm a people pleaser. I mean, let's just be out with it. I'm a people pleaser. I like to please people. I don't do it as much now simply because um like some folks ruined that for y'all. You know, it was too much people pleasing. They took advantage. And so now I'm kind of just like, I got to stop doing that. And so I stopped. But at the end of it, I am still a people pleaser. I am. How glam should I take this? How glam? How glam? I mean, let's see. Let's see where we go with this. First, we got to contour the. And it's crazy because it's like I could have had all of this done, but I just chose not to. You know, I have plenty of friends who are still in the fashion industry that could dress me, that could do my makeup, do my, and it's like I don't even want to I don't want to ask them because it's weird. I don't want you taking pictures of me. It's weird. Like, for example, I found this tactical course, right? Or this tactical course provider, whatever they identify as. I found them on Instagram. Someone forwarded their profile to me, and I found that I was like really vibing with what they were doing. And I had reached out and I was like, hey, you know, when are you having this shooting competition? And all of this and all of that. And they're basically like, it's in preparation for an actual shooting competition. So we like they're willing to invite me, but then he said the wrong thing. What he said was they were going to record the event and put it on social media. Why? I don't want to be recorded. I was just like, oh, thank you, but I'm gonna have to pass. I'm gonna have to pass. Thank you. Thank you so much. But I don't want to be recorded, you know. I'm just kind of like we just we're just gonna stop right there. Conversation's done. I don't want to be recorded. And I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to come to terms with it. I'm trying to come to terms with the way my brain functions. Trying. I'm trying. Like, I should be done with my makeup right now. It doesn't take me long to do makeup. Yet I'm here. Barely getting, like, girl, 20 minutes. 20 minutes. If we were at shooting on location, I would have fired myself. I would have been like, honey, can you gather your things? You need to leave now. I'm not joking. I would have totally fired myself. So, but see, here's the other thing. I'm doing this in layers so that I can see exactly what's happening. And maybe that's like an analogy for what's happening in my personal journey, you know? Maybe that's the analogy, like doing things in layers, because that's what I've been doing. I've been doing things in layers. In layers, okay? Trying to make sure that everything is properly placed, properly buffed out, properly addressed. And some people might be like, we can't even see what the hell you did to your eyes. Honey, you have to wait for the final result. Gotta wait for the final result, okay? Promise you it'll be worth it. I promise it'll be worth it. And then I gotta do my hair. I don't know why it's such a big deal, girl. It is not that big a deal just because you gotta do your hair. It's not that big a deal. Let me. I don't like any of those colors. Hold up. Let's see. We see you and we go, where there's our soul sister doing the damn thing. Oh my God. I knew it. I knew if I kept throwing it around, my palette would get smashed. Yeah. And I think that's why I have to do this with you guys here right now so that we can kind of find our courage together. Yeah. You know, like, oh, no, 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 no. Oh, shit. Before it soaks into my skin, I gotta buff that out. See, just layers. Little tiny ones. Shit, which color did I use? God, I think it's this one. Where's my floofier? Gotta buff it out and make sure. All right. This is giving me anxiety. I don't know why. It's not that big a deal. You know, it kind of is, because it takes me back to that place where I'm that. I am that 18-year-old again, who feels like I have to go above and beyond just to be tolerable. And I think that's a lot of what's irking me right now, is feeling myself returning back to that same space of when I was that age. We'll work through it. We will work through it. I broke my thing again. We will work through it. Okay? We will work through it. No need to compromise your full potential at the consideration of making others feel uncomfortable. Aw, thank you. You deserve everything you've worked so hard for, especially when the guidance you offer is priceless. Thank you. Thank you. So, I'm going to put some right here. Because after this, I really do got to go take those selfies. Because I am in a rush. I'm in a rush to get my website finished. So, these lashes are too long. All right, guys. You're going to see the aesthetics witchcraft take place. Let's see. It's just unfolding at the speed of light, but this is what was always meant to be. Yes, since you've accepted and with such grace, it's just that it's happening. Yes. Yes. It's this thing of me having become accustomed to processing life in whatever speed, at whatever rate I prefer, regardless of what speed I need. Oh, reassure your 13-year-old self this isn't the same situation. Okay, I'm taking off one. Oh, okay, so at 6. I probably should have measured it before I snipped it. It's already snipped. So, it's already snipped. All right. I mean, my son, like I said, he put it nicely. He put it best. He's like, "Oh, you're coming full circle." Because really the process with which I've been living through, it began before I accepted any type of metaphysical things. It began with this need to understand who I am and my purpose. So let's see. When we're made to believe everything's a finite resource, there comes a consideration. Am I taking away from another by taking for myself? Yes. Oh my God. That is so, yes. Yes, Daria. Yes, that's exactly what it is. This acknowledgement of the finite nature of the human perception, the human condition, the human this, the human that. And in reality, what's needing to be done is acknowledgement of the infinite nature of soul. And that what we're doing, although it might seem to our limited perception, it might seem to our limited perception that, uh, we have to consider those things. In reality, the more you allow yourself to receive, when you are of a certain type of integrity, a certain form of purpose, the more you receive, the more you're refilled to give. And so, it's just what you're feeling is the badassery entering me because I got lashes. Something happens when I put lashes on. The little vixen comes out to play. I'm joking. I'm joking. But yeah, no, it's really this, I guess almost you could say, ill-perceived type of thing where, as someone who's an overgiver, we were failing to realize that we are compromising our ability to overgive by not allowing ourselves to receive. Because if you're an overgiver and you're consistently allowing yourself to receive more, right? Then you can give more. Get more, give more. Get more, give more. And yes, I'm using nail clippers. Judge me if you want. I don't know where my scissors are. All right. You know? So, oh, wait, what? What's happening? Full circle to face head on the thoughts and to see if it even holds weight at this moment. Yes. Hands waiting for you, big ones. You know what they say about big hands, right? Big angels. You know what they say about big hands? They're attached to big angels. This isn't the best positioning of the lashes. I should have moved it a little bit like a. Let's see. I might have to take those off and move them. All right. Rachel, if you're on the live, I see your text. Thank you. If you could please add that to the calendar, or, I'll remember. All right. I swear, something about lashes. I don't know if I'm the only one that feels this. Like when the lashes get popped on, I feel like I have to flirt with the world. I feel like I have to be a little extra saucy. You know what I'm saying? All right. Do, do, do. See, when you push it out just a little bit, it creates a wider, more open eye. And then you just put a little. What I'm trying to say is I'm redoing this side. That's what I'm trying to say is. All right, let me just. I don't know. I don't know. Would you guys categorize my current struggle as like an insecurity? Like I don't know. I guess you could say I've been around more than my fair share of toxic women, and I've been in an active process of learning that toxic femininity is not the norm, because it's not. And this narrative that we keep being told that women are toxic is part of the programming that we undergo. And really, toxicity is not the norm, right? Do you guys know that? Toxicity is not the norm. It's not normal to be toxic. It's not women are catty and this and that. Some are, needing to find the more truthful nuance to those types of statements. Let's see. Seems all the guidance you have given over the years has taken hold and showing up here for you in this space. Oh, it's true. It's true. You're feeling the Orifem. You're feeling my superpowers. The ones that arrive when I pop lashes on. That's what you're feeling. And no, I don't like to wear a full face of makeup. So, this kind of just how it's going to be. We just got to put a little concealer, put a little bronzer, little blush. Much better. Much better. That took so much out of me. That took so much out of me. Should we do a stronger brow? Should we? Should we not? Should we? Should we not? Do we have a right color? We don't. We don't. We have this one, but how much of a strong brow do you need, girlfriend? How strong do you want it? Where is my... Oh, here. How about we just brush these bitches up? I'm just saying. Brush them up. I'm not going to do the full bushy because I don't think my brow is capable of the full bush without a whole bunch of stuff. But we're going to do what we can do, okay? We're going to do what we can do. That's just going to have to be that. We're almost done, guys. Almost. Almost. Where is the brush? Oh, say. I can already hear Frey. Why are you singing that? Let's see. Mistaking boundaries as being toxic. Who's mistaking boundaries as being toxic? One of the things I learned about myself, and it's so ridiculously powerful, is I don't make mistakes about people. I'm right about them. And it's time I start speaking that truth to myself. I'm right about people. When I assess you and your energy and your intent and your integrity or lack thereof, I'm accurate as fuck. I'm accurate as fuck. The problem is not in my mistaking boundaries. The problem is in me trying to convince myself that I am. That's the real problem. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? And I think what many of us, I think what many of us need to begin recognizing about ourselves is that you're accurate too. And you've lived this life of kind of being gaslit by other people into believing that you're just being mean. Like, oh my God, I can't think the truth about people because it's going to hurt their feelings if I think the truth about people. Yeah, because I don't make up stories about people. I see them for what they are. Even the things that they don't allow people to see, I see it. I see it very, very clearly. And it's my lack of willingness to allow myself to accept that what I'm seeing is true that creates the problems. And I know I'm not the only one that thinks and feels that way. Boo, boo, boo. Boo, boo, boo. So my people with the smaller eyes. See that? I completely miss the mark, but when I do it like that, it makes my eye look so much bigger. Ooh, you see how sharp that look? Sharp but natural. Look how big that look. Look how big that look. Let me just. All right. All right. Same color on the brows. Same color on the brow. to give a little more definition. And no, I don't believe in changing brushes. I believe in using brushes in whatever the heck way you want. There's not one brush for one thing. So I have a bald spot right here that I just need to fix. All right. It's looking a little too stroby. Didn't like that. Let us. Let's add a little bit of this. Stamp it. Ooh. Uh-huh. See that right there? Clean that up. All right. We're about ready to take pictures. We have to, we have to do the lips. This will do. All right, so we got to put a little bit of lash on the bottom. Okay. Let's see. This part looks a little bald, so I don't know what happened there. But I'll put a little bit of mascara on the tips. Mm-hmm. Oh, my allergies. Oh. All right. I need a little bit more bronzer. Is this too much? I don't like this much makeup on my face. All right. I'm done. I'm done. So we kind of marry all these things together because I still wanted a little bit of a natural, just polished type of look. I didn't want like a full on. I want a little bit of heat. My eyelids. See that? Just a little tiny hint of heat. There we go. Tiny touches of heat. Tiny touches. All right. So, final touch is you got a sponge and you just press, press, press. And no, I did not put anything on the sponge. Just press, press, press. There. All right. And then we're going to seal this biznatch. Oh, Hinano. Are you a Lucano? Nagimasan. Okay. Now, my hair. I'm thinking of cutting my hair this short. What do you guys think? I already know. You guys are going to tell me not to cut my hair because the world has a fetish with women with long hair. Not one of those people. All right. I'm going to put all this away before I raise my voice at you guys. Let me put all this away. So, let me see. All right. I need pencil. Should I hold on? Should I do a side pot and then I can curl this and it will be like a finger wave like this, the side of my head, and I can. What? Really? From where? Ilocos Norte? Okay. So I think that's what I'll do. This little bit can stay right here. And then I can go ahead and yeah, I think that's what I'll do. That's what I like. That's what I'll do. And then I'll just pin all this back and I'll take some selfies with my microphone like she told me to do. I'm ready. I'm ready for my pictures. I don't want to take pictures though. Let me just see what I can do about this. It has to be sleek. We're going to put something there. Oh, God. I'm going to have to shower after this. I cannot have these things in my hair. All right. I'm going to have to curl that. All right. Banan. I don't know where those places are. All right. So it's going to be like this. And I'll curl it, but it'll be sleek. Sleek. Let me quit messing around. Thank you guys for helping me process while I did my makeup so I can be in compliance with what I need to get done today. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Or should I do a part in the center? Do you guys like the side better? I should... My hair is so non-compliant. It's ridiculous. Do you like the center? I put a whole bunch of like finishing oil in my hair. This part or the side part? Which part? My hair needs to calm down. Okay. And let's do this. All right. You like the side? This okay? Let me. All right. Y'all are making me work for this. Just now, do you want a side part like this? Or should I bank it deeper? Oh, Lord. Look what you guys made me do. Hold on. Like that. Like this. Okay. I gotta take these pictures. I gotta change my shirt. I gotta get out of jammies. You like it better in the center? Maybe I'll do both. And then I'll post the pictures. So I'm wondering if I should intensify the inner corner of the eye. All right, I gotta go. I gotta go. So I don't even think it matters what color shirt I have. You know, like you like the first side part where it would. How was the first side part? How was the first side part though? Like I can't remember. This? Not as deep. And then have more of the back be the back. So now I have all of this like oil in my hair. So we're limited as to what we can do now. All right. I think this will do. I think this will do. Okay. I'm going to get going, guys. And your reward for assisting me in my insecurity. I will post the selfies. We will see. I'll post the selfies just because I have to. Just because I have to. So I'll do that. I will post it on social media once they're done. And when I edit them, I really mainly just edit for color, for like gradients, things like that. I'm not going to be doing any facial modifications. Is it higher and not even? What? Ah. I don't remember. I'll have to watch the video. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I will see you again very, very soon. Should I do some with really dark eye makeup too? Like sultry. Let me stop playing. I gotta go. Bye, everyone.